What a time for Patrice Bergeron. A few days after the Bruins announced they'll raise his number 37 to the rafters this season, the former Bruins captain got the call to the Hockey Hall of Fame on Monday. He sat down with our own Dan Roche to reflect on it all.
Bergie, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's begin with, I think the call to the Hall and your draft were like a day apart, 20-something years in between. What was that like compared to the first time you got the call from the Bruins getting drafted?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely two great moments in my life, in my career. I mean, definitely surreal to get the call for the Hall of Fame yesterday. It was pretty amazing. And very humbling at the same time. You know, it's something you never really think about and dream of. The call, you know, in 03 was, you know, I was just hoping to have an opportunity and a chance to one day play in the NHL. So like it was also very special because it was the start of the hard work, the start of, you know, maybe something, but you just don't know, right? So like it's been, it's crazy how time flies and everything that's come in between those two moments.
I always say to people that you were the kind of guy that if my daughter came home with you as a boyfriend meeting for the first time, I'm good, right? Because you seem like you were that, like you lived your life that way as a standard. Is that from your parents? Where does that come from, the way that you lived your life here in Boston?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's from my upbringing for sure. My parents, and you know, obviously I have an older brother that I could look up to, and so that's definitely that. I think there's another side of me that I think wanted to be a good role model for kids. I always thought that was a responsibility as a professional athlete to be that and to leave a good impression, but also you know, young kids that looked up to us to do the things the right way, or as you know, as well as you can do it, and go about your business, I guess, in a way. But yeah, that was always very important to me.
Final two, just there are very few Hall of Famers that played their entire career in one city. Even the greats, Michael Jordan and everything else. Even in Boston, I think Larry Bird did it, Dick Clapper, you know, going back, Milt Schmidt, who we all loved, going back to. There's just very few. Yaz, Ted Williams. What does it mean to you to play your entire career with wearing one sweater, black and gold?
Yeah, it means a lot. Very, very thankful for that. Very proud of that as well. You know, the Bruins have given me a chance when I was 18 years old. They drafted me, but also they gave me a chance to play. Never looked back. They always had, we had this mutual loyalty as well, where like, for me, it was very meaningful to be a Boston Bruin. I think I learned a lot from the older guys and from the legends, and you know, having Chief around and Cam and Ray, and I think it makes you understand what it really means to be a Bruin, and you try to leave that jersey in a better place for the next generation. But that being said, I think for me, like I'm very proud that I was able to play here for my career, for my whole career, and that it was mutual from the Bruins side as well.
And when you pull the rope up for the rafters, a lot of athletes have talked about, when you were playing, did you look at any particular thing up in the rafters in the bend when you were getting ready to go about your business during the anthem?
I was always looking up at the Stanley Cup banners, especially obviously after 2011. I was always looking at 2011 before games, but also yeah, the numbers that were up there. I think it makes you realize why you're playing the game, and you know how special it is to be on the ice. I think to look at the crowd also, I took a second just to look at the crowd and appreciate this opportunity that I was given to be on the ice and to live a childhood dream, and you know, to realize how special this is, and to go out there and play and try to perform. So that was always kind of my thing, to looking up, and it wasn't necessarily looking back on memories. It was more like, this is special, you know. This is yes, a dream come true, but then, like, you know, appreciate this every second that you get on this ice.
Well, it's been an honor and a pleasure.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Good luck, Patrice, going forward. Good luck as a dad. Good luck with your family.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it.